Three's a company. Gentile's eyes light up at the sight of you. Oh, my dear cat, how good of you to pay me a visit, and a timely one at that. Our friend Sanson, with whom you journeyed, I met with him but recently, and it pleases me to say that his labors have finally borne fruit. Aye, his proposal for a unit incorporating bards has received formal approval. Even as we speak, he is rounding up members for a unit's inaugural mission. Now, during our conversation, Sanson mentioned that he had a favor to ask of you. In case you haven't heard from him, mayhap you could seek him out first. You are like to find him at Quiver's Hold. Okay. Hey, yeah, I don't remember if that's his voice. YOLO. Cat, it's so good to see you. Our hard work has paid off, my friend. I've received permission to establish my bard unit. Moreover, we've already been assigned our first mission. I couldn't be more pleased. Save for one practical concern. Our new recruits yet lack the experience to embark on an honest-to-God's mission. I'm seeking to fill our ranks. I immediately thought of you, Cat. Oh, in seeking. You are an exemplary among bards, and I should be greatly heartened for your participation in our maiden outing. Maiden outing? Is my stripper name? Oh, sorry. I've also taken the liberty of requesting Gylbarde's transfer to the unit. With your combined experience and skill, we are bound to leave a splendid first impression. It's not because you love him? Now then, I will go to receive my orders from Commander Heloy. May I assume that you will join me? May I say that I, too, have invested interest in young Sanson's success. I should be personally grateful were you to lend him your aid, Cat. Versatile. If it isn't Lieutenant Wimwissive, by all accounts, you were instrumental in the success of Captain Smith's previous expedition. We are glad for your cooperation. Now then, allow me to brief you on the mission. Our order has received an anonymous letter, one that makes certain claims. We would have your unit verify the truth of it. There is a tome that holds a damning secret pertaining to the Autumn War. Should you desire it, send your most capable to 9 Ives. Ivies? Oh, I always thought it was Ives. I will be waiting. The war between Gridania and Alamigo. But that ended 100 years ago. I labor to imagine what secret could exist that should be so damning even now. Might this not be an ill-conceived prank, Commander? Our leadership believes it's likely, to be sure, but it is not a risk they're willing to take. Nay, not with the winds of public sentiment blowing as they are. You all know that the Order is involved in the Alliance's campaign to liberate Alamigo. While there are those among the citizenry that disapprove, a small but determined faction that refuses to forget the wrongs of century past. They still view Alamigo as the enemy, and ardently oppose our reaching out a hand to succor. Not potentially incendiary can be allowed to stoke the people's discontent. And we must move quickly. Your mission is to make contact with the letter's sender and ascertain the nature of the secret. I'm gonna guess this is Gylbarde. You call that a mission? A bloody errand, more like. Wouldn't be arsed to handle it yourselves. So you foist it on the eager new unit. I was right! And if the secret proves inconvenient for Gridania, what then? Will you sweep it under the rug, along with all our hard work? Gylbarde, mind your tongue. You're addressing a superior officer. You don't give a fuck. So you're the famous Gylbarde. Worry not, my friend. Whatever the secret turns out to be, I give you my personal assurance that you and yours will receive due credit for its discovery. That's good enough for me. It's been forever since me and Kat last performed together, and I just want to enjoy the moment. No complicating factors, you know? The Autumn War is an emotional subject for Gridanians, the older generation especially, and for us bards, it is also notable for the involvement of singing archers. In the course of your mission, I dare say, there will be much to reflect upon, and many opportunities to grow. I wish the three of you the best of luck. Without further ado, let us make haste for 9 Ivies, before Gylbarde can exercise any more indiscretion. I love Gylbarde. I miss his Heavensward outfit. What the fuck? Why is he not in Heavensward outfit? Simpering youth. Oh shit. Well met, my friends. I'm Nourval, a humble citizen of Gridania, and I see you received my letter. We come as you bid. The tome, if you would be so kind. Ah, but I never said that I had it. To be clear, I do not. What? Then why did you summon us here? Patience, my friends. I will explain. You see, like many Gridanians, I have an ancestor who fought in the Autumn War. 'Twas he who first learned of the tome in question, after the fighting had ended. In turn, I learned of it from my parents, and since then I've dreamed of poring over its pages. Alas, as it lies deep within Alamegan territory, I was resigned never to have a chance. But then the brave soldiers of the Alliance took Belsar's wall, and the way was made clear. When I heard the tidings, the flames of my boyhood... Sir, I do not need to know about your boyhood. I absolutely do not need to know. The flames of my boyhood passion were rekindled. Finally, I can fulfill my dream. Or so I told myself, before I thought better of it. I'm no soldier, you see, and the prospect of wandering a war-ravaged land in search of a tome is, frankly, unrealistic. That's why I decided to reach out to your order for cooperation. Based on my parents' account, I'm confident that I can track down the tome, and I will help you find it. I ask only that you take me with you. So what say you? I'm but a commoner and know little of the ways of nations, but it seems to me such secrets of the tome could be harmful to diplomatic relations. Is this not so? So if we wish to find the tome, we must agree to your company. Quite a demand to make of your nation. You've got stones, that's for sure. I like it. Are you serious? A civilian is essentially holding us to ransom, and you praise him for his stones? Look at it this way. We didn't know the tome existed, nor have we the faintest idea where to look for it. Better to have help than to fumble about blind, I reckon. Come on, Kat, back me up here. He sure has stones! I would say seems we have no choice. I suppose you have the right of it. Whether we like it or not, we would struggle without Nourval's knowledge. Very well, we agree to your terms. But here are ours. You must obey our orders at all times. To the letter, sir. You shan't regret bringing me on. First, we will make for Castromorians, presently held by the Order of the Twin Adder. Thence we shall make our way into the unknown. Let's go. The armies of the four nations, united under one banner and one purpose. A sight to stir the spirit. Well, where to now? Pray do not be hasty, Master Sanson. Before we venture into the wilds of Gurabania, we would do well to acquaint ourselves with the lay of the land. As a serpent captain, it would be a simple matter for you to secure permission for us to remain here, just long enough to get our bearings. I suppose it would only be prudent. Very well, I will request permission of command. And I'll get right to bonding with the locals. Is he gonna bang some locals? What do you mean bonding? Always wanted to compare songs from the four nations, and the liquor besides. Oh, he's gonna get crunk. Master Gylbarde is quite the character, isn't he? Aye, that he is. Pay him no mind. Now then, I will make my own inquiries. In the meantime, you are to lay low and refrain from bothering the garrison. Understood? Kat, Gylbarde and I shall tend to business here. Pray take your ease until we are ready to depart. Are you ready to depart? Because I'm leveled up enough. 63. I'm 68, bitch. Maybe I should have read that next one. It could have been a story one. No, we're good. Ah, I don't want to talk to you. Masked motives. Sanson is at his wit's end with Nourval. Wow, that was quick. God, I can't believe I'm saying this, but Nourval might even be a bigger pain than Gylbarde. Despite my express instructions to keep out of Garrison's way, what does he do but go and bother every single soldier about? And now everyone here looks at us askance? I've never heard that word before. I brought a tome to record I brought a tome to record mission details, but instead of filling it with the names of those whom I must apologize. Okay, I can't read, apparently. I'm like missing words here and there. I'm sorry if I caused trouble, but it's simply more efficient that I make the inquiries myself. What a man says about amounts to only half the story. How he says it gives you the rest. Besides, I felt compelled to make up for Master Gylbarde. All he seems to be doing was drinking and singing. Well, appearances can be deceiving with him. He has his own way of acquiring information. Speaking of which, I'm curious as to what he has learned. Kat, might I ask you to look around the castrum for him? I will keep a close eye on Nourval in the meantime. Alright, let's go look for our hottie. Sanson wants to know what I know, does he? Well, might be as I've learned a thing or two, but I ain't ready to share 'em yet. Still need to clear up some details, see, and I'm not one for unfinished tales. It ain't Bardley, as I'm sure you can appreciate. Seeing as you're here, though, there is something I could use a hand with. Sir? Sir, what do you need a hand for? Of late, masked bandits have been terrorizing the area. Not even Alliance soldiers are safe, it seems. The Brazen Bastards set a patrol just the other day. And now the Twin Adder Scouts late to return, and chances are the bandits are at it again. I want you to go and check things out. I'd go myself, but I need to keep an eye on our friend Nourval. He's been acting queer since we got here. Oh, he's been acting gay? Do tell. Gylbarde's gaydar's going. There'll be more to tell later, but for now, you'd best be on your way. The soldier was bound for Schism. Schism? The ruins to the northeast of here. Okay. You guys, thank you. Oh, God. A bunch of bitches! I suppose I should sing some songs. Oh my God, this is so bright. I did it. I saved him. I saved him. Thank you. They fell upon me with nary a warning. They knew I was coming. We alter our patrol routes on a regular basis, but they knew. What's more, it was as though they were bearing my way. Barring. But now is not the time for speculation. I must take word of this back to my superiors. My thanks again, friend. I saved his life. Gylbarde's playing some music. Oh shit. There you are, Kat. So what happened? Was it the bandits after all? Masked bandits in the area? And you had an encounter with them? Thank the matron you did not come to harm. Gylbarde, why did you not see fit to share this with us? Aye, well, I knew it was nothing Kat couldn't handle alone. Besides, I had some business of my own. Someone to keep an eye on. Oh. I cannot imagine who that might be. Master Gylbarde, I owe you an apology. I had assumed in error that you were not doing your work. Unorthodox though your methods may be, there is no doubting your efficiency. Ain't no trick to what I do. Everyone's got a song that's close to their hearts, and with a bit of camaraderie in the cups, they'll tell you what it is. Then I strum them their song over a heart-to-heart is all. Thanks to Gylbarde, we were able to learn of recent incidents. So I ask you, will you not have a little faith in us? I am not certain I understand. Look, Nourval, we've made a stop here at your request, that we might gather information in our search, but not once did you tell us what it is I should be looking for. By now, we have more than a solid grasp of the region beyond. What should we do next? Oh my, did I neglect to tell you? My profoundest apologies. The tome we seek. It's said to rest in the place connected to Gylbarde, the general who led the Alamegan forces during the Autumn War. Now that you mention it, the masked bandits appeared on the way to Schism, and Gylbarde was a known devotee of the Fist of Algar. Just taking a wild stab here, but might be as they are also looking for the tome. An unsettling notion. Should that be the case, we haven't any time to waste. I will go and make some inquiries immediately. I don't trust a bitch. Wait, I didn't give you permit. Leave him. There's something you two need to know. I got this from a soldier, but Nourval's been sneaking outside the castrum while our backs were turned. Bastard's been acting right fishy since we got here, and he's tensed up good when the subject of the masked bandits came up. Whatever his true motives may be, we must bring them to light. Rather than reel him in, let us give him some line to act. There is no telling what Nourval will do next. While we keep watch, please see that you are ready to deal with anything. My body is ready for you guys. I mean, what? I meant that in a completely appropriate way. One autumn secret. Sanson is poised to pounce on Nourval. Ooh, we pouncing? Who we pouncing? I mean, we know who we're pouncing. I don't know if I want to pounce Nourval, to be honest. We've continued our surveillance at Nourval's activities. It's beyond a shadow of a doubt that he has an ulterior motive. In order to find the tome, it's past time we took our research to the field, but always he finds an excuse to stall. Whenever I suggest investigating this ruin or that, he will inevitably claim we haven't enough information. 'Tis plain he doesn't want us out there. Nay, Bastard wants all that outside goodness for himself. But try as we might, we haven't been able to find out where he sneaks off to. Warier than a bird, that one. Meanwhile, the masked bandits continue ambushing Alliance patrols, and they always know exactly where and when to strike. It's as though they have insider knowledge of patrol routes. The only explanation being there's a mole in the garrison leaking them intelligence. And who could that mole be, save for Nourval? Every move of his marks him as a prime suspect. We know little and less of Nourval's plot, but it can only lead to ill. We must needs bring it to light, and swiftly, before he can do any more harm. To that end, Gylbarde and I have been keeping Nourval close, allowing him no chance to act. By now he will be positively itching to rendezvous with his accomplices. And this is where you come in, Kat. We need you to feed Nourval some false information, that I am in an alliance meeting and Gylbarde a drunken stupor. Our man will not pass up a chance to sneak out, and he is like to do so with greater haste than usual. This will afford us an opening to shadow him to his destination. A drunken stupor? Really? Not so flattering, I know, but you cannot deny that it's believable. Now then, Kat, pray go to Nourval and plant our misinformation. Once you have done so, come and meet us outside the castrum. Did he just glitch like hell off of the steps? That was beautiful. Both of them unavailable? And there I was, ready to strike out on the trail of a promising lead. Well, disappointing though it is, the search will have to wait. Now, if you will excuse me, I have some business to attend to. Alright. Wow. It worked, my friend. Nourval rushed out of the castrum not a moment ago. He was headed east, towards a ruin called Gurkium. I think I pronounced it right. Gylbarde trails him even as we speak. Come, let us join the chase. My body's ready. If this isn't an area I can't reach, well, this is awkward. Hi, Gylbarde. I'm ready. Okay, we're not even gonna talk. Got it. It's a good old-fashioned tryst. Tryst? Let's have a peek, shall we? We have it, my lord. My lord? Turned it up against his retainer's possessions.
At long last, Gylbarde's journal, and not a moment too soon. I just about outstayed my welcome at the garrison. When that adventurer caught us falling upon the patrol, I had feared that the game was up. But thankfully, the other two were blind fools, all this time watching me, and they didn't see a thing.
We've only skimmed the tome, but it seems you were right about what happened to Lord Vainchelon.
Was there ever any doubt? Once we return to Gridania and make this knowledge public, none shall harbor so much a shred of sympathy for Alamigo. That shall pave the way for us to propagate Lord Vainchelon's will and advance our agenda.
Well, fuck your agenda, but also, like, the truth is important always. At last we've uncovered Nourval's purpose, and the tome is right before our eyes, no less. Commander Halloy spoke of a faction that vehemently opposes our aiding Alamigo. I dare say we have found him. But how did Nourval come to lead such a crew? And what is this talk of Vainchelon? Vainchelon? What? The Gridanian generals sung about it in nigh 100 songs. Who led our forces against Gylbarde in the Autumn War? Only to die of an illness before the fighting was over. Aye, the very same. Having lost his leadership, we would have lost the war entirely had the other nations not come to our aid. Don't know about the rest of you, but it seems to me our damning little secret pertains to Vainchelon. And Nourval seeks to use it to stoke the fires of anti-Alamigan sentiment to the sinister end. Some sinister end. This cannot be borne. We cannot let them have this journal. Are you with me? They really need you to know that they're handing things over. Oh, okay, we're just running. Sir, yes, sir. Stop right there. To begin with, I want you to... Nourval, we cannot allow you to have that tome.
How did you... No matter. You will not stand in my way.
Hell yeah, let's go. Ah. Nourval, the branching path. How ominous. Well, his friends are almost dead. Perfect. Alright, now I can focus on him. I'm sorry, I have poison? Fuck off. I removed it, because I can. I'm a bard, fuck you. I think the other one's put it on me. He's focusing on Sanson, luckily. Who's not a tank, but he's a dragoon, so I mean, good enough, I guess. Lancer is probably more of his appropriate title. Happy to go to the toilet and looked back at stream. Oh, I'm happy. I thought, what did I read? I had to go to the toilet and look back at stream. Gotcha. Okay, National Socialist movement. Gotcha. I'm gonna kill these guys. There's more of them in the ruins. I mean, unsurprising. I don't have... Oh, I still have it. Haha, fuck you. No? Stop putting poison on me. Motherfucker. Oops. Please don't shoot Sanson. That's not what we want out of this. Unless consensual. Warden's Peon is one of my favorite bard skills. Yeah, I love being able to Asuna shit. It makes me happy. For a long time, I didn't know that's what it did, so I never touched it. Fun fact. Then I was like, ow! And now it's super convenient. I would love to take this poison off me. I've got 4 stacks. Why isn't it? Did you guys see me trying to press the buttons and it wasn't working? What the fuck? Why does it do that sometimes? Okay. What? Where are you going? Bitch, come back. How many friends has he got? Oh, more friends. Why isn't it? Why can't I? Invalid target! Oh, I was on Gytalo. Fucking Gytalo! Was that what happened before? Damn it. I love controller. Latency issues? That could be it too. I don't know if that's what happened before, but this time it said invalid target. Which was my fault. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, it's that. Okay. Get this stack off me. Jesus Christ. Whence comes this power? That's a great question. Damn bastard's full of surprises. Oh god, not again. What attack is that? He's a dragoon. I don't know what that is. Or at least he's using a lance. I don't know. I'm just focusing on him. Fuck it. Sanson's making me big nervous though, not gonna lie. Your health is so low. Dots, help me. Ow! Why'd you come to me? Stop it! I have second wind! Yeah, let's go. God, Sanson's health made me big nerve. Whew. Perhaps you are not such blind fools after all. Very well, take your journal. I take it. Read it. Know the vile crime the Alamegans committed against Lord Vainchelon, against my own blood, and see the folly of aiding such honorless people. It's been 100 years, bro. What do you mean, your own blood? I love that we can't read the text. Did I mishear? Did he just say Vainchelon was his ancestor? Aye, that's what it sounded like. Vainchelon, the folk hero loved by all, celebrated in countless songs, and the pain in the rears, his descendant. Never would have guessed. Any road, we've got bigger concerns. Let's see what this musty old tomb's hiding. We just sat down for hours reading a book. To Vainchelon, I extended an invitation to negotiate peace. The meeting must be in secret, I explained, for not all of my officers share my view. My opponent accepted and arrived at the appointed hour. Peace? Everybody knows there weren't no peace on offer. The hell's this about? Assuming it's a trick. Wait, it continues. Without suspicion, he took his seat, and without suspicion, he drank the poisoned wine. The effect was swift and sure, and within moments, the man lay dead at my feet. Murder. Wait, Vainchelon was murdered? By poison? To this day, Lord Vainchelon remains an object of worship among many Gridanians. Were they to learn of this, the present grumblings against Alamegan liberation are liable to grow in large-scale protests. There's no denying that some Alamegans did some terrible things in the past, but what Nourval's trying to do ain't no better. Might be as he's after the truth, but nothing good'll come of this, and certainly not any decent songs. That's the important part. The truth. Tell me, Gytalo. When we surrender this journal to our superiors, what do you think they will do with this knowledge? The seat-seers aside, I reckon the brass hats of the adder's nest would want to cover it up, bury it nice and deep, and pretend it never existed. Aye, nor would I put it past them to exploit the knowledge to gain leverage in dealings with Alamigo. But whatever they may do is none of our concern, is it? Duty compels us to hand the journal over to headquarters. You're the leader of our merry band, Sanson, and duty compels me to obey your orders. Shite though they often are. You decide whether we hand over the journal or not. Lovers. Gylbarde would entrust this decision to me. But what of you, Kat? I think we should all decide. Why not? He's clearly looking for advice. Or support. No. Forgive me this unseemly display. Why did you ask my opinion then? Gylbarde has the right of it. As the leader, mine is the burden of decision. At any rate, this ain't the place for moral dilemmas. Let's get ourselves back to the castrum before Nourval and his mates decide they want to have another go. Alright. Why did he ask my opinion? Gylbarde has disappeared somewhere in the castrum, giving me room to ponder matters I shouldn't doubt. I've since read through Gylbarde's journal, and I'm afraid there's no two ways about it. He summoned Vainchelon under the pretense of peace, and then slew him with poison. However, one mystery remains. It appears one of Vainchelon's sons was present at that fateful meeting. Landronel was his name, and he narrowly escaped with his life. But instead of crying bloody murder, he announced that his sire had died of illness. There's a man who witnessed his own flesh and blood slain, and in the most underhanded manner, yet he concealed the truth. Why did he do this? I do not understand. But it avails us not to agonize over the motives of those who lived in the past. Nay, our quandary concerns the future. For the future of both nations, the truth is best kept buried. No good can come of digging it up. 'Tis crystal clear what must be done. And yet, though my mind sees the logic, my heart rebels against the idea. Forgive me, Kat. It seems I require more time to think about it. That's fair, bro. Sleeping truths lie. Sanson is on the verge of making a decision on the tome. The instant we hand Gylbarde's journal to headquarters, the truth of Vainchelon's death is all but guaranteed to be struck from history. I've thought long and hard on the course of action. That was perfect thunder. Damn. What we should do with the tome, and I believe I'm drawing close to the answer. Before I make my decision, however, I would ask your honest opinion. Do you think we should Do you think the sordid truth from the Autumn War should be made public knowledge? Even should it jeopardize our relations with Alamigo? Ugh. Interesting that we can say ascertain its credibility. I think that's actually really important. Verily, a sound choice demands a sound grasp of the situation. As ever, you are an island of calm, As ever, you are an island of calm, reason amidst a sea of chaos. Thank you, Kat. As a leader of our unit, I am now ready to make my decision. Let us find Gylbarde. He will wish to hear it too. Interesting. I wonder if it's not valid then. I wonder if it's been altered. Oh. So you've made up your mind then about what to do with the truth? I have. I shall go to the Adder's Nest and entrust the journal to our superior's care. After all, we cannot allow it to be used as an instrument of hatred. Having said that, neither will I stand for the truth to be erased. I will oppose any attempt to do so with all my being. I'm not sure I understand. What do you want to do exactly? I will hand over the journal, on the condition that the truth be revealed one day, when the people are ready to accept it. Call me indecisive, but I cannot bear to see the tome misused, nor the truth willfully buried. Oh my god, he made the decision I would have! I did not anticipate this. Well, look at you. Sanson the Stiff, standing his ground. Sanson the Stiff is quite the nickname. Goes without saying, but I'm with you, Chief. Ain't no one gonna exploit or erase history on my watch. Thank you, my friends, for trusting in me. Don't let it get to your head, though, eh? Had your decision not been to my liking, I would have knocked you flat on your arse and resigned from your Swivin unit. So much for you to decide. Never change, Guidalo. Boyfriends. Aww. I love them. Captain Sanson, right? Some fellow asked me to pass this letter to you. This is from Nourval. The journal is yours to do with as you wish, but ere you take it away, I would speak with Kat, and Kat alone, one last time. I wait you in Dimwold, by the Percipient one? Percipient one? What the fuck? Oh, this reeks. Tell me. Tell me it don't. But if this was a trap, why would Nourval ask for the strongest of all of us? He may truly have something important to say. Conversely, it would also offer us a chance to convey our intent. I'm loath to expose you to danger, my friend, but will you go to this meeting? I don't like the idea of you going alone, but that defeats the purpose of the meeting. At the first sign of danger, though, get out of there fast, all right? I got you. Let's go! Hey. Box is safety. No one can get me in the box. Oh, shit. Wait, why? I thought we were talking like civilized people. What is happening? No civilized. Only attack. Only kicking people's asses that I don't know who they are and why they want to attack me. Ow. They actually hurting. Bitch. You fucking thought. Ah, you're back. But where's Sanson? Another letter arrived right after you left, asking him to come as well. You're really alone then? Oh shit. He separated us. Swive me. You were just the diversion. Sanson was their real target. I thought it'd be alright seeing as you would be there, but I should have gone as well. God strike me down for a fool. If you didn't see Sanson, they must have nabbed him on the way to Dimwold. Come on, we have to find him. We have to save your boyfriend! Let's go! Sanson's book was lying here. They left a message in blood, the god's damned mummers. We have your friend. We will send our price to the Adder's Nest. That whoreson can take his ransom and shove it up his arse. We're gonna storm their hideout, tear them all a new ones, and free Sanson. We don't know where they are. Damn it, Kat. How can you always be so calm? It's downright contagious. And you're right, of course. We don't even know where the bastards have taken Sanson. We need help if we're gonna save him. Come on, let's hurry back to Gridania to the Adder's Nest. Guidalo's angry. They were roommates! He needs his boyfriend back now! I've just reported the situation. They're gonna call a meeting to talk strategy. As for Gylbarde's journal, I'm still holding on to it. Tell him it's for the chief to hand over. They are none too pleased, fancy that. You see, unlike our friend Sanson, I don't have much faith in the Order. Don't trust him to act in our best interests. The journal's our bargaining chip, not only with them, but with Nourval besides. Would be good to bring old Gentile into it as well. He'd want to know, and might even have some sage advice to share. But for now, we sit tight, wait and see what the Order and Nourval will do, and then we plan to some doings of our own. Till then, rest up and save your strength, Kat. We're gonna need it. Unfortunately, now I have to wait till I'm 70. Damn it, but I do get this. Hey. Sweet dreams are made of peace. Guidalo is keenly awaiting to see how the Order of the Twin Adder will move. Good timing, Kat. Nourval's demands have just arrived at the Adder's Nest. In exchange for Sanson's freedom, we're to release the contents of Gylbarde's journal to the public. Bastard won't be satisfied until all Gridanians hate all Alamegans' guts. The brass hats are deliberating a course of action as we speak. Not much we can do now, but wait. Alright. I did start recording. Thank God now. Halloy! Oh, okay. Command has made its decision. You will not wish to hear this, but the Order rejects Nourval's demands. He and his band are to be summarily eliminated. What? Oh, hold on just a second. You won't even try to negotiate Sanson's release? As a nation, we cannot bow to acts of intimidation. I'm afraid negotiation was never an option, and here I must repeat the order for you to relinquish the journal at once. So what you're saying is you're abandoning Sanson? You're gonna let him die? Here's the great Vainchelon, hero to all Gridanians, and you won't even lend an ear to his descendant. Oh no, instead you choose to the easy way out. Just kill everyone, even your own man. Wash away the bloody past with more blood. Just to be clear, I ain't siding with Nourval. There's no excusing his method. But there's no excusing yours either. It's bullshit, that's what it is. It's bullshit, or I've lost faith in the Order. I must say I've lost faith in the Order. Yeah, I had a good instinct there. No, pray do not be so quick to despair, for I was simply relaying the outcome of Command's deliberation, a deliberation in which the Elder Seedseer had no part. Yes? As you say, Gylbarde, the orders are bullshit. Not the words I would have chosen, but you speak the truth nonetheless, and I, for one, have no intention of abiding by them. Oh, halloy! Yay! The decision was largely influenced by a small handful of our leadership, and not the boldest handful, if I may add. 'Tis plain from the act that they did not think to bring the matter before the Elder Seedseer. Captain Smith is a dear comrade. Like you, I would spare no aid in any effort to rescue him, and I am pleased to say that we are not alone in this sentiment. As a matter of fact, I have already reached out to my Lancer and Archer acquaintances, and they stand ready to aid our cause. Now we're talking. There's still hope for the Order if it has good blokes like you, Vorsi? That's his first name? I would thank you not to call me that. Now, the Order will move as soon as they ascertain the enemy's location. So time is of the essence. Gylbarde, pray take word of these developments to Gentile. Aww. Good! Meanwhile, Lieutenant Winwissive, I need you to bear word to the two guildmasters, Lucien and Ewain? Probably Ewain. Tell them the time is nigh, and pray return here swiftly. Oh, those are probably the two that are helping. The Lancer and the Archer. Voice? Please do not fail me? Alright, I'm back. The time is nigh, then. Very well, we shall make ready to depart at once. When the call came, full many here offered their bows. There is not a soul here who knows not of you in Gentile and Gylbarde. Together let us rescue Sanson. Yay! You better know me. I was here for 50 levels. Aye, Versailles has briefed me on the situation. Sanson was once trained in these very halls, and I should like to hear his excuse for being captured so easily. Rude? At any rate, you may count on our lances. That Sanson was one of our own. Is reason enough. This request comes from a longtime friend Versailles himself. Oh, Vorsi. Okay, so that's not actually his name, it's Versailles. Halloy, that makes sense. There you are. Not a moment too soon. Things have begun to move. Our scouts report that Nourval and his band have since returned to the Twelveswood. They have made their lair in the North Shroud, near the shards of Dalamud. Even as we speak, the Order mobilizes a unit for an assault. We must be there ahead of them. Set out at once and make for the Elder Springs. I shall instruct the others to join you there. I will remain here to stall our forces as long as I can. Godspeed. We're ahead of the Twin Adder crew. Let's keep it that way and get right to work. Our guild friends will take down the sentries and secure the area. We're free to get close to Nourval and give him a thrashing he deserves. Hell yeah, we will. All right, proceed. Let's go. Oh. I don't remember his voice.
Well. I was not expecting you to. Here to deliver the Gridanian's answer, are we?
You wish, you craven whore son. Whatever your demands are, I ain't got nothing to do with it. It ain't got nothing to do with us.
So you are acting alone. I thought you had some wits. Or do you care that little for your friend?
Kill Sanson before you get your answer, and all deals are off. Everything you've worked for, up in smoke. Or do you care that little for your goal?
Mayhap you have some wits after all. But clever though your ploy may be, have you the strength to back it up?
Oh, don't you worry on that score. We're gonna knock you around so hard all the scales will fall from your eyes. Scales. And if that ain't enough to make you see clearly, I'll even slap in a song. Something lively to wake you up from your misguided beliefs. Let's go. Hey, duty commence. Let's go. What? He went straight for me, damn. Here, wait, let's bring them all together so I can, like, AoE them down. Alright, we need this spear boy. Okay, just this boy left.
You're strong, but I cannot fall, not until my goal is realized.
Ugh, he's got spirit, I'll give him that. Alright. It's fine, probably. But so do we, and we ain't gonna take it lying down. We're not? I prefer to be comfortable if I'm taking it. I'm sorry. Oh, what did he say? Break me out of this? I'm sorry. Oh, just attack. But that's fair. That's fair. Stubborn fools. Oh, I have an earth shaker. This way. Oh, 2 earth shakers. All right. You don't want to overlap earth shakers. So I need to basically stand away from Gylbarde. Ooh. Earth shaker? Oh, he turned around? God, I could probably kill Gylbarde. He does so many earth shakers! What the fuck? All right. We did it! Sanson! Gylbarde's love. Yeah, run away like a bitch. Ha! Oh, Gentile as well.
Why? Why do you not understand? Why do you not see the Alamegans for the filth they are?
Okay, it was the past and it was one person. Let each spear be thrust for everlasting peace. Let each arrow be loosed for the forest and the trees. I can't read that fast, Gylbarde.
That song, how do you know it?
I missed 2 lines there because that auto-scrolled. I didn't press A. I learned it just recently, and with a spot of help from Gentile here. He showed me Vainchelon's grave, which I understand your family's been tending for generations. The song was engraved on the headstone. It's a fine piece. And it ain't hard to see why your ancestors loved it. Taking up arms that we might have peace, so the words go. Words that came from Vainchelon himself, as a matter of fact. The Autumn War gave birth to a good many anthems, and good many of 'em borrowed his words. Take a look and you'll notice a recurring theme: peace and harmony.
How dare you preach to me of my ancestor? For generations my family has sought justice for Lord Vainchelon. You couldn't possibly comprehend our pain.
Not us, perhaps, but I dare say your great-grandsire, Lord Landronel, could comprehend it better than any man. He witnessed his own sire murdered before his eyes. He knew the painful truth, yet he chose to keep it a secret. Why is this, do you suppose? It was because he knew that, above all else, his sire desired peace. Had it been made known that their hero was struck down by treachery, ordinary Gridanians would not have been satisfied with protecting their homes. Nay, they have demanded justice. They would have demanded blood. The war would have raged on, leaving yet more death and destruction in its wake. The peace that Lord Vainchelon dreamed of would have gone up in smoke. Knowing this, Lord Landronel...
Spare me your lies. Lord Vainchelon desired Alamigo's destruction. You cannot tell me otherwise.
Tell me, young man, did it not strike you as odd that I knew of Lord Vainchelon's grave, that which your family has kept secret for all these years? The explanation is simple. I had the honor of knowing Lord Landronel. Like you, he admired Lord Vainchelon and everything he stood for. And what he stood for, first of all, was peace and harmony. If you would honor both their memories, you would do well to honor these ideals.
No, this cannot be. My ancestors despised Alamegans. Yes, they all did. If not, everything I've labored for, all the blood and tears, have been for naught.
I ask not that you forgive, but know that neither will we forget. When the time is right, I will see to it that all know of Lord Vainchelon's great sacrifice. This I swear in Nafika's name. I ask only that you believe, as your ancestors fervently did, in a brighter future. One of our own shaping, undarkened by shadows of the past.
Aww. I don't feel any sympathy for that dude, but I love all my comrades.
Worry not, Kat. I am quite well. Thanks to you and Guidalo, it ended with only a few cuts and bruises. But ere I may rest, I must see one last task, making good on my promise to Nourval. Come, let us return to the Adder's Nest. Alright. Hello. Oh, shit. Wasn't expecting a cutscene. My apologies for keeping you waiting, Commander. I have Gylbarde's journal with me, and I will surrender it on one condition. Once the veracity of the tome's contents is ascertained, the Order must make the truth public knowledge when the time is right. On this we are of mind, Captain Smith. Not only will I relay your terms to our leaders, I will speak strongly in favor of them. Aww. But know that mine is but one voice, and more shall be needed if we are to strengthen our cause. As such, you must rise through the ranks swiftly to stand with me.
Stand with you? I fear it will take me a while to attain that honor. To be fooled and taken captive so easily. I'm still green as summer grass.
'Tis true that the success of this mission is owed much to Lieutenant Winissiv, and you would do well to give him your profuse thanks. However, I suggest that you also give yourself more credit. You may have much to learn, but you will learn them in good time. This time, you were faced with numerous trials, yet did you not accomplish your mission in spite of them?
I listened to Vorsi. We came back with the tome. No one can say that we didn't do our jobs. Look at you. A bit of praise and you're a stunned marmot. That won't do at all. If you're gonna shape the future of our nation, you're gonna have to shape up. You better shape up, 'cause we need a man. You're right, Gylbarde. From leading our unit to fulfilling my promise to Nourval, much rests upon my shoulders. Come what may, I will ever stand tall and forge on. Kat, I must needs to go to file my report, but ere I leave, allow me to offer you my heartfelt thanks. Not only for your invaluable aid, but for being an example to me. By following your lead, I shall strive to become the best leader I can be. That my unit's song might one day serve to rouse all Gridania. And off he goes. Good that he's hale and hearty, at any rate. I'll stick with Sanson for a while.
Yeah, you will.
Make sure he don't tear open any stitches. In the meantime, would you go and let Gentil know you've returned? I'll be along myself soon enough. But speaking of the old man, to think that he knew Vainchelon's son. You don't get to that age and not rub shoulders with a legend or two, eh?
Oops.
Gentil!
What's up, bro?
I see. My thanks for bearing word. Though Sanson and Gylbarde may not have endeared themselves to the Twin Adder leadership, they have found a stout ally in Commander Halloy. I must say, it truly stirs the spirit to see the younger generation blaze a new path. And I pray that Nourval, too, will find his own path to walk. That one that is paved not with hatred, but with hope. That leads to peace both in the world and in his heart. 'Tis what his ancestors would have wished. In him I see them, and it calls to mind my days spent learning bow and song under his great-grandsire. A kindly old man who tirelessly tended his father's grave, never forgetting the ideals he stood for. Somewhere along Lord Vainchelon's line, those ideals had faded away, but thanks to you and yours, they may yet be restored, and made bolder still by a true remembrance of the past, and the world shall be better place for it.
Aww. We did it! Stormblood Archer quests are done!
Hell yeah. Let's go. Fervent desire to aid comrades awakens a new melody within you. Refulgent arrow. This concludes the Bard quests for Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. In order to undertake the next series of quests, you must first meet the following requirements. Have Shadowbringers and also complete the main scenario. Shadowbringers. And also must have completed the role quest Courage Born of Fear. I think I said the same thing for Astrologian, didn't it? Once you have done so, the next Bard quest will be available from Gentil. Hey, A Bard's Tale 3! Let's go!